attach yourself
one
to.
is just highlighted.
Yeah.
One highlighted. One of the entities is highlighted, meaning that you have to decide which entity you want to operate in at the time of dealing with that person in close proximity.
Yeah. Because you can, if you over there, what you do over there, man, I can love you all the way over there.
Over there.
And I got mad love for you, and I got respect for who you are. I got respect for you as a human being. I got respect for you as a grown man or a grown woman. I got respect. But that doesn't mean I necessarily have to have you under my arm and we ace boom coon, as the old school players used to say.
I'm going to put it to you this way. It's like what we just finished saying, that one sin doesn't outweigh the other in God's eyes. Sin is sin. So, let's say you don't agree with somebody that smokes weed that's in your family. Does that make you love them less?
Shoot, I don't agree with what half the things my girl do. But that don't mean that I don't love her.
Hey.
But I do believe that at a certain point, there is a point to where certain codes that if she has an immoral code, then I will have to separate myself.
Mm-hmm.
If she's breaking my moral code, then we probably gonna I'm gonna have to jump the deuce.
But separating yourself, you separating yourself in love. Love is what's causing you to separate yourself.
Is it love or is it my standards or my morals or my judgment?
But love feeds your standard and love, because you love yourself enough not to be entangled with whatever. Hey, you love yourself. Like it's self-love. Like
And I believe what Bishop Wooten is trying to say is that we should hold up a standard.
Absolutely. The church should definitely hold up the standard. And anybody that says they're a part of the church should hold up the standard. But what standard do we hold up? We hold up the standard that's represented in the Bible. So many times we develop our own little thing, our own version of what the Bible is saying. No, the Bible, like Joe said earlier, the Bible is straightforward in itself. It don't need nothing added to it, and you definitely can't take nothing away from it. So the church needs to stick with the Bible.
I agree with that, and I agree with you too, Porter. Everything is not in love. Sometimes you got to separate yourself. Now, I don't even want to say the self-love. You have to separate yourself because you don't agree with their stance or their walk. Now, Brandon says, hey, right, I don't like everything my wife does, but that doesn't make me love her any less. I mean, yeah. Why we ain't got the point number 3? Important to say everything is not in love, and I agree. Sometimes it's just cut and dry. This right, this wrong. This is my moral code. That's right, that's wrong. You doing wrong, then I'm gonna have to go.
I'm not gonna say everything is in love. I agree sort of what Porter is saying. I'm not gonna say everything is in love, but I'm gonna say everything stems from love.
My homie would cut you off at the drop of a hat. I love him, but he'll drop you at the drop of a hat. If you listen, if you breaking that moral code, man, he ain't gonna. No. Hey, the engineer comes in. He chimes in. He said, "What about when we don't love?" He said, "What about when we don't know a person's lifestyle and we treat them different? What about when we don't know a person's lifestyle and we treat them different?" I'm gonna need you to expound on that.
I think I know what he's saying.
What you think he's saying?
Somebody that's been around you, and that you don't know what their lifestyle is, but then you find out, and then you start treating them different. Am I right, Joe?
Let's sounds good. Brandon says the church lacks real communication with their flock. Now, I will. Sorry, that's another subject for another day. That was a little bit too heavy for where we at right now. Listen, we need to.
That's a subject. Yeah, that's a subject that we do need to come back to.
Listen, because communication from the church, because the church is not clear. The church is not clear
Oh
boy.
The church
he
is
said,
not
say it again.
Yeah.
He said, say it again. Listen.
Yeah, that's what you're saying.
Yes.
You're saying that what if we've been interacting with somebody for years, and then maybe their lifestyle is revealed that they live a lifestyle that we don't necessarily agree with, and we start to treat them different. I honestly think, Joe, that that's a natural. I honestly think that that's a natural. That's a natural response, but I think love comes back to it. Like you gotta come back to love.
Man, there's a lot of people that you don't know what their lifestyle is. You can assume. I know a lot of musicians. I think I know what their lifestyle is, but I'm only left to assume. Hey man, hey Brad, listen. Don't make me have to call you for show topics. Listen, don't play with it, man. Listen, man. Listen. Hey, and Porter wants me to say it again. If you don't live by my code, then I'm gonna have to separate myself. And guess what, men? Let me speak to the men real quick. Y'all get a little closer. If you live by a moral code and you start cutting off people based on said moral code, you will gain and garner respect from those same people. Okay, I just said it to you. I listen. If you've been looking for respect, live by a code and stick to it. What'd you say? Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Yep, absolutely.
You don't live like that, then I listen. You gotta go. You gotta go. Or and I can love you from over there, but you can't be in my circle.
And that's the same thing that I've been saying. That's the same thing I've been saying. Like, I don't agree with your lifestyle, but you over there is where you can take that.
Okay.
Like this. Over there is where you can take that.
You said with your chest?
Yeah. Right there, brother. Right there.
Listen. Brad said, yeah, I try not to assume about anyone's sexuality. Listen. We gotta be. Woo. All right. You know what? Let me tell y'all something. It's people watching online that's checking us out. We appreciate all the interaction because listen. This is an interesting topic on today, huh? I said on today. You know, some folks can't stand when the people of God say on today.